Hey, this is Sunu Philip here, the lead magnet lady. So in this video, we are going to talk about how to use lead magnet to segment your audience and to lead them to the right offer. Because you know that when you offer the right thing at the right time, and that's when sales happen effectively without much wait, and just like that. And that's what you need, right? So let me introduce myself again. As I said, I'm Sunu Philip, the lead magnet lady, and I help coaches and consultants grow their list, scale up their business with done-for-you lead magnet design and setting up, and also help them launch their programs and online courses, all the technical aspects involved in launching your thing to the world, and support you in everything that goes in the back end, design and tech, so that you can concentrate on your audience, show up as you, play to your strength, and create big impact and big money. So that's my mission, and that's what motivates me to do these videos and to help serve my clients from my heart. So because I want to help you make this journey easier and effective. So these videos, everything that I do is with that particular mission. Okay, so let's dive into this particular video where I'm going to share how you can use lead magnet to segment your audience. Because sometimes your audience might be at a different place in their customer journey. So I defined customer journey some day back in one of my other videos where I explained that there are two journeys that you need to consider. One is the customer journey that you create for your audience so that you can take them from the starting point where they are in the problem to the end transformation that you want to give them, that final thing, transformation. And whatever you provide in between to get there is your customer journey. So it can have different milestones, different stop places. That might be your lead magnets, that might be your entry-level products or signature program or different upsells and things like that. You place in the customer journey so that you can take them to where you envision them to be after the final transformation. And then there is a buyer's journey where the buyer makes a process which involves three phases: awareness, consideration, and decision, which every buyer goes through. And you can use lead magnets to play around with that. So position lead magnets in such a way that they make the transition very fast. I explained this in a couple of other videos. If you haven't watched that, you can watch them in my YouTube channel or in my profile. I've been sharing it everywhere. So that's and if you have any questions, you can join my free Facebook group where I do Q&A lives and question answer sessions, etc. Very often. So that's it. So now this thing about segmentation is because your customer journey is one end to the other end, A to B, but your ideal client, your ICA, might be at different point in the journey. They might not be at the starting point. They might have already started, or they might be at at milestone 1, or they might be achieved a couple of things that want the further transformation down the line, or they might be at different points in the customer journey. But you can use lead magnets which are very specific to that particular point in the journey to attract them to that particular offer that you are offering to give them the next level of transformation. So for example, if you're traveling from, say, New York to Seattle, I'm just saying, and there are so many places in between, right? So that's a big, one end of the USA to the other, and I'm just touching, or it can be from India, from my Kerala to the Kashmir, which is one end of India to the other end. Okay, so there are lots of places to cover in between, but and my customer ideal client might be at any point. My final end transformation is Kashmir, which is a beautiful place, by the way, but you are not able to travel that often because of the other terrorist things and things, the wars, be it Kashmir being a war zone. But it's a beautiful place. So that's a beautiful transformation that you want to give your ideal clients, right? So let's think about that. That's the final thing. And the other example might not be apt one because New York in itself is good, right? I just said an example. Okay, so Kerala, and again, Kerala is also beautiful if I want to say that to myself. So the point is, if I'm thinking of traveling from Kerala to Kashmir, and if I'm the ideal client, sometimes I might be in the next state. Like I might be already be in Bangalore, I might be already be in Mumbai, I might be already be in some Bhopal, or which is midway of that almost. So my requirement might be different from the person who is starting from Kerala. And those who are starting from Delhi might be having a different requirement, a flight and the details and things needed might be different. So based on where I am at, the the packaging and the things that is needed and the conditions, all things vary. So, but you are offering just one solution, one type of lead magnet for everyone that might not fit in for everyone. I hope that I'm making sense. So for each of these, okay, this might require you to create more lead magnets, but it will be so beneficial because I don't want you to create lead magnets for everything, but something which you feel like it's a major one, it's a major investment, then you need a lead magnet to actually direct them to that investment, that milestone that they need to take to get the next level of transformation. So think of that, what needs to be in place so that they can move on to the next level, and place lead magnets before that so that you can lead them to. So that way you are segmenting the audience to that place where they are at. So they are not just from Kerala to Kashmir. They are, okay, this is the Kashmir guide from Delhi. This is the Kashmir guide from Bhopal, something like that. So telling them from the starting place, making it very, very clear that this is addressing to this set of people who are at this particular stage, and then leading them to that particular milestone or that particular investment will be so good, will be at the right place at the right time, because that's exactly what they needed, because that's where they are at. Okay, so if you can have lead magnets that is created with that intuition, with that insight, okay, this is what's in the middle of the journey. I don't need to give everything from them. They might not need the beginner level things. They might need an advanced level or intermediate level as a starting point. Create a lead magnet at that point from the intermediate, and then offer them to that level of package. It's easier for them to connect and easier for them to buy. Okay, another example will be someone who is starting the business, or someone who is already in the business, and someone who is going to scale it up, or they are at different points in the journey. So for someone who is starting, it is like the start, the lead magnet needs to be different from someone who is already in business, making some money and wants to scale it up to maybe say 3K to 5K. And someone who's already in 5K and maybe something more than that would need a different strategy and different things to make it to 10K and 20K. And those who are already in 20K or 30K might need a different strategy to make it to 50 or 6-figure monthly income. So their journey is different, and their starting points are different. And if you can segment them and offer lead magnets at that particular point and direct them to that package, and that package can be expensive because their point of start is different and it's more advanced, you can create this, the process will be much more simple, much more on time, or rather much more on focused, and it will be at the right time, at the right place for those people, because they want that particular support at their point in their journey. So you are speaking to their need rather than you are speaking very general to anyone who can fall in that umbrella. I hope that makes sense. So you can use these kind of lead magnets, different types of lead magnets that addresses different ICA in the same journey. I won't say it's a different ICA, but the ICA in different parts of the journey, because it's the same person, but they are at different levels of the journey. So you can actually offer them different things. So for example, for my case, I can offer the lead magnet strategy call for those who are just starting out. Those who are already established might need my design and setting up. And those who want it a full-fledged launch and done for your service for launch support might need my big package, like 3K, 4K packages, or even who needs a membership area setting up and all the things done, it can go up to 7K or 8K budget. So that's the thing. The journey is different for different people. So I'm also in the process, I will be very honest, I'm also in the process of creating lead magnets that speaks to them at the different parts of the journey. And that might be varying for very people, so because their start point is different, or they are already in the journey. So that's the thing. So consider these aspects while you're creating the lead magnet and positioning them. So you can use the lead magnet to segment your audience in an effective way and take them into different buckets and different services, lead them to the right offer, what they need at that time. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, do comment below, or do come and join my Facebook group. I'm giving the link in the comments or in the description, or you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Okay, so that's me signing off. Have a great day. Bye. Take care.